It's time for brain rot, alright? We got first link of the day coming up. Coming up.
They cost for themselves. So when you say no, you are shattering that illusion. It is seen as a big attack. You are proving their fantasy wrong, the fantasy they want to stay intact. You are questioning their identity. It's as deep as that. And that's why they attack you and they ferociously try to re-establish control and their dominion. Comment number 2. I know many normal people who do not behave like that. Dare you say this to a narcissist, they will erase you. They will destroy you. Why? Because you're comparing them with normal people. They see these normal people way below them. How dare you compare them with someone else when they are incomparable? Because they are perfect. They do not have any flaws. If there is a problem, the problem is because of the other person, the other thing, the environment, something that is outside of them. They cannot be blamed because they
I don't understand.
have any
Wouldn't a narcissist prefer
not make any
if he's
mistakes.
compared to
How
people
do
below
you
him? Because then he feels,
compare
then he
their
looks
this behavior that is
outstanding.
justified in their head, this behavior that you should accept without any question, you should take their word
I'm pretty sure.
as the
I'm pretty
gospel.
sure.
How could you question them? How could you question their actions? And these normal people that you're comparing the narcissist with, they stand nowhere before them. These normal people are just to be walked over. They are these bugs and insects the narcissist doesn't see when walking over them. So how could you bring the narcissist to their level? This is how it is processed in the narcissist psyche. This is how it is assimilated, and then that assimilation manifests as the rage, as the adverse reaction they give you for comparing them with someone else. They might aggressively say, well, why don't you leave me and then live with those normal people? What are you talking about? They will put you down for triangulating them. They will put you down for comparing them and then blame every single problem of the relationship, of the situation, on that comparison, the comparison you made. See, this is why we are not happy, because you're always comparing me with others. Let's move to comment number 3. I feel like I
cat
have to walk
teleported.
on eggshells around you. When you say that to a narcissist, it's most pleasing for them to hear. It satisfies them because it's a confirmation of the omnipotence they think they have. It is the confirmation of the belief they have around being all powerful, being able to control everyone and being able to control your emotions. But they do not express the satisfaction to you. What they do instead is they justify it somehow in their head, and they say something like, you should walk on eggshells around me. Or they make it seem like it's your problem. I didn't do anything. Like, why? I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't make you do that. See, I am this calm person. You are the only crazy person. That's why I say you're anxious. It's your anxiety that is making you walk on eggshells. Why are you projecting on me? Or they may
True.
say something like, well,
Why are you projecting, chat?
comment number 4. You always blame other people except yourself. Why is it that it's someone else's fault every single time something happens? Why don't you think about the part you play in any of this, in any of what happens? That is a kryptonite to a narcissist. Those words just pierce deep into their soul. Not in a way to make them reflect on their actions, of course not. It just burns them. Like, how could you say that? How could you question their justification of the situation? How could you say that it was blaming when they spoke nothing but truth? In their head, it's very black and white. You caused it, you made it happen, it's your problem. If you think I did it, somehow it was your doing, you made me do it. How could you think I am blaming others? I speak truth. So basically, when you say this, you're questioning their judgment, you're questioning their capacity to think and decide. You are questioning their discernment when they assume that there is nothing wrong with how they perceive things. You're questioning their reality, and that is when they attack you. That is when they become extremely resistant, because they see it as nothing but pure criticism. How could you criticize me? You humiliated me. You blamed me for something that I never do. You blamed me for speaking the truth. How could you see that blame when I only intended to correct you, when I only intended to point out the obvious. To them, the thing they are blaming is obvious and obviously wrong. So there must be something wrong with you that you see they're pointing out of the truth as blame shifting. I hope that makes sense. It was a lot. And that's why you need to understand that you cannot have any conversation with a narcissist. I keep saying that again and again because it's better to bang your head against a wall than to speak with a narcissist, than to try to have a conversation, or than to try to communicate with a narcissist. Because when you're banging your head against a wall, at least you will know what's happening. Your head will believe, so it's just leading to something. Yes, it's hurtful, but something will be coming out of it. When you are trying to have a conversation with a narcissist, it's like just never ending.
Maybe you end up with brain damage.
Circular argument, conversation that
Start a YouTube channel
at the same point where it ends. So you make
where you
no
project your
progress.
childhood
Even
trauma.
this is what is applicable to this as well. They will not take anything in that points out the possibility that they are the one who is causing something wrong, who is responsible for anything that happened in the situation, anything bad. They cannot take the credit. They only want to be idealized for anything good that happens, even if it